Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Misty with Happy Planning with Misty, and I want to try and set up a few pages in my Hobonichi weeks. It is a redate. This is 2025, and I do have this sticker that says 2026 on it that come in my stuff that I got from ShineStickerStudio. So I thought that would go good on here. I've got Midori cover. And what am I going to use this planner for? I don't know. And this is like a cloth. And I don't know if this sticker will actually stay down, stuck to it. But we're going to try it. So how are you guys doing? Are y'all getting all your stuff ready for Christmas? I'm having to think about the food aspect of everything since I'm having it here at our house. And let's see. Alright, I think that looks good, don't y'all? I might have to zoom y'all out. I might have you too close, but then this stuff for this Hobonichi weeks, it's so tiny that I hated not to have you sort of zoomed in. Okay, so I'm going to set those tabs out there because those will give you a headache looking at them. So this stuff comes from ShineStickerStudio. And I think this goes on all these pages. Let's see what this is. So I guess I could use that on one of these pages, but I'm thinking I might could let's see. So this actually starts in December, so I can be working on kits already. So it goes from December straight into January. Okay, I did not know if there was monthly, not a monthly, but a like dashboard page in between all these, and there is not. So the other option would be to use it on this page somewhere as like a forward look into the next month. So that's an option. And then this here I can use to write in birthdays. Okay, so I've got this vision board. And I usually tape these together because they're a pain in the butt. This page I usually tape, but I could make this a vision board like that. I could use it on those two pages. Then I can set this up on these two pages, and then this I can use each month. And then I've got my tabs that I can put in for each month. So y'all just lean back and relax and pray I don't mess all this up, because that's also very easy for me to do. Let's see, that ain't gonna hold that book down while I try to get this page on here. So, and we do have a smidgen of room on each side. So we could do a little bit of washi to sort of box it in. But I would really need some really thin washi. So let me get some of my Simply Gilded. Let's see here, because I know I've got some thin washies. With my Simply Gilded, I've got bows and so I could do that down the side, and then I need some that run the other direction. Let me see. Let me grab another of my littles. See if any of these would work to go across the top. Maybe this one, because that runs the right direction. So we might try this one here and see. Okay, let me try this, y'all. So we had our main, like our chicken and, let's say, turkey and ham and that kind of food at Thanksgiving. And so usually when it comes to Christmas time, we're ready for like snack related stuff. So like cheese dips, sorry, I got the hiccups, cheese balls, the little weenies in the barbecue sauce. And then I don't know that I've ever done it, but I was reading where you could also put grape jelly in the little sausage weenie things to give them the sweet with the tangy barbecue sauce. Have y'all ever done that? So I had thought about, I've always done the barbecue sauce, and then I was looking at recipes for, I do sausage balls, but usually I just use the Bisquick, sausage and cheese, and I saw where somebody used Rotel, and then somebody used cream cheese. I don't know if you use them both or you just use one of each. Y'all will have to let me know. So, I think that'll be okay. So I'm going to fold it back like this. Make sure it's going to go down correctly before I just let it rip. I think this is about good as I'm going to get it. It is a little off, but I don't know that this, I might have still laid down too much at one time. It might not, yeah, it's tearing the paper. It don't want to give any, even with that little bit. Okay, so we are going to run it right down. Alright, so there's the vision board. And then here's the one I was going to use for birthdays. And run a little bit of washi on this. Let's see if we go that way. Yeah. And I gotta get this close enough to where I can see where the edge is at, y'all. So if my head comes over in here, I'm so sorry. I didn't really go over as far as I'm getting 2 pages because I can't see the edge. And I have only put my hair up in a ponytail. I hadn't done nothing pretty with it this morning. So let's see if I can see the edge with it this way a little bit better. So I'm going to go tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, and get my grocery stuff and just my last few items. And I think I'm just going to start with this, and if I need some at the top, I'll go with some at the top. So let's get this. No, not yet. Give me just a smidgen. So I need more really at the bottom than I do the top. So let me see, because I started so close to the top. So let's run a little bit of this across the bottom. Maddie has gone with her friend to the movies. To watch a video there. They went and ate at Wings, and now they've gone to the movie place. So I still come off the edge of that somewhat. Oh well. Oh well, y'all. Okay, so I know without a doubt this goes down here in this bottom section. That is a given. So and it does cover all that. Okay. But then I want to make sure it covers all these words. So maybe start from this side. Okay, so there's that. And then 25. Let's see. 25. This was a 2025 book, so whatever this year is 2026, so that goes here. Okay, so let's try this, y'all. I don't know if I've ever done this, but we're gonna give it a whirl. And let's just see. And once I get this top row on there, I can put that 2026 sticker on there. Okay, so to do it like that, then to grab this and to take it across the top here, like that. Okay, then last year is 2025. The next year is 2027. And this makes it so easy to redate. Okay, so we got the gist of what's going on there. Don't know what I'm doing here. So that is the monthlies. So let me get to the end of the monthlies. Oh, it goes into some of next year's. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go right here. And then we're going to go, we're going to start with January. Let's see, where does January start? It starts here. Okay, I usually like to, when I flick my tab, I think that's how I like it. Let me just double check real quick. So yeah, I like it to where January will actually start behind this. So if I put January right here, then the last page in January, I want to be February. That didn't stick up very much, did it? I wonder if I went down too far. Okay, let's try coming up one. I was going by where they've got that black mark, but I guess I need to come up one, so I don't like there to be much gap in between my name tags. Neither are. Let's see. Gonna see if I can do this real gentle and move it up just a little bit. Okay, I think I like the way that sticks out better. Maybe I don't. Yeah, it's going to stick out over the book just a little bit. Okay, so that'll have me on January. So then go to February. Did y'all realize this was going to be this big of a pain in the butt? These tabs are made very good, but it's the person that's working the tabs that's got the problem. So February. Okay, so y'all are not going to watch me do this because that would be killer. So let's just go to Christmas week. And let's do I'm going to do a quick plan with me because it's just a simple layout. This is from ShineStickerStudio and it's the tiny bear waiting for Santa. And so she was in the Black Friday sale, or she had a Black Friday sale, and I love her artwork. Her and her husband do this, and so we're going to let ShineStickerStudio kick off our Hobonichi for this year. Okay. Is this a strip or is it individual? It's individual. Alright. So we're gonna go with Monday. So mine and Marshall and Maddie, our main Christmas to each other was what we done in Tennessee, because Maddie's birthday is the 19th. My birthday is the 2nd. And so what we done in Tennessee was not cheap. So we asked Maddie would she be okay with that for birthday and Christmas, and she said yes ma'am, that's fine. So the gifts and stuff that'll be under our tree will be for our Dirty Santa gifts and for our parents and nieces, nephews, that kind of stuff. And then, of course, Marshall has graciously let me shop like a mad woman on stickers. And like I told y'all in my haul video, it's not a need. It is a want, and it is very relaxing to me to sit here and do this. Now, most of the time, I am doing some of this while watching some of you guys plan. I don't know if y'all have seen Country Mama Plans. She is a good one to watch. She is in Tennessee. She has 2 or 3 girls and a husband, and she's a school teacher and a Disney nut. And she also has a Maddie, so it's like we were meant to become friends. And I like watching her. I like, let's see, Daily Dose of Planning. I like watching her. I like watching, see if I can think of some more people, just off the top of my head. Most of the time, I can't recall people when I'm trying to. Billie's gonna kill me. I love watching hers too, but I can't remember what the name of her channel is. Sleepy Creek, Playing With Me. I don't know. Billie, leave yourself linked, comment, something so people can find you, because your friend here can't remember squat. I just turned 47 and my brain feels like it's 87. Okay, so let's see here. We got a weekend banner. We've got these little boxes that we can put right down through here. That are so cute. I love hand-drawn stuff. Sometimes though, and it makes sense because it is hand-drawn, not AI, but sometimes it's hard for me to get my hands on hand-drawn stuff because it's so much more expensive. Another Coco and Fluff. I like her stuff also. I've got kits of hers, but I definitely have to wait for some of these companies to have sales because I don't want to spend that much, but yet I understand why they are charging that much, because they've took the time to draw all that. So I understand it. It's just hard for me to come off that money. Okay, here's a this week. And I'm going to put a couple of trackers under the this week. Okay, then we've got a to-do. And I think I'm going to put payday is on Tuesdays. Day off is for sure on Sunday. Do not work on Sunday. Pay bills, that can vary on what day that happens. Okay, and then to do, we're going to use these as a little list that we can make. And then This is for Santa, which is the cookies and the milk. And then let's just use these other two, and that used almost everything in the kit. Let's see, we don't have anything on this day, so we'll put that there. And then let's see, that's my checklist. I don't want to write in that area. We'll just put that there. And that uses every bit of that kit. Awesome. No leftovers. Try to figure out what to do. So, this is how the first few days, the last few days of December is going to look. So, let's see. The 25th we know is Thursday. Well, come on. $24. $23. $22. Now I need a 26. And y'all know that after we went and done all that we done in Gatlinburg and come back home, Marshall come in the house yesterday and he said, well, the transmission went out in the work truck. And I thought to myself, it is just like Satan to throw a kink when you've had a good family vacation. He likes nothing better than just to mess everything up. I was so excited because I got to go to church Sunday with my family, and I was able to go. Can't really see it across there, can you? I was able to go both services. Usually I can only sit through one service, and I'm so sick at my stomach I have to go to bed when I get home at dinner time, and then I don't get to go that night because I've got medicine in me. And so I was able to go. I was able to play the piano for the congregation, because that's what I do when I'm there at church. When I'm not sick, I'm the piano player. But y'all, when my head is pounding, I can't sit close to that piano and listen to it pound. So I've had another lady graciously covering for me, and I got to do all that. And then he comes in yesterday and says transmission went out in the work truck, and I'm thinking to myself, that is just like the devil. He is so aggravating. He can't stand it when God's people are encouraged. I mean, it just drives him bonkers. And I was like, well, you ain't gonna take my joy away. My family, my mama is home from the hospital. I got to have another birthday with her. I got to be in church with my family. My mom was able to come to church. I got to be with her and my dad, both services. Yeah, you just go ahead and get rid of my transmission in my vehicle. God's got me. And God's got Marshall. But anyway, I like how this has turned out. I'm going to go off and put these on. I'm going to pause just a minute, put these on, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Hang on just a minute. Alright guys, this is how it ended up turning out. So, we've got our vision board, our special dates. We've got the year behind us, the year we're on, the year to look ahead in. Don't know what I'm doing with this one. And then I'll put on tabs. And we already have the first kit laid out. And I think it's cute. So, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.